only time I took him out for pizza. We were in the restaurant, and the waiter said to him, "Madam, would you like me to cut your pizza into 4 or 6 slices?" She thought about it for a minute, and she said, "You better cut it into 4, I could never eat 6. And you know, my brother never escaped this craziness either. He's quite a wealthy guy, and he bought a brand new Ferrari. Now, I don't know how much Ferraris cost, because I'm still using a horse and cart, so I don't have a clue. But he's got this brand new Ferrari. And he took his girlfriend for a spin on the country roads. In England, the roads are very, very narrow. He's on the country lanes in his Ferrari. And he turned to his girlfriend, Tracy, and he said, "Tracy, if I get this car to 100 miles an hour, will you take off all your clothes?" She said, "Sounds fun. I'll do that." Quick as a flash, he's doing 100 miles an hour. He turned to Tracy, she's stripped off. Pretty girl, well formed, distracted him, boom, lost control, Ferrari, in a ditch, rolled it into a field, pinned him underneath. Threw Tracy clear of the car. But they were both okay, apart from him being pinned under the car. And he shouted to her, "Tracy, go and get help." She said, "Well, I would, but as you can see, I'm kind of butt naked." He said, "Well, don't worry about that. One of my shoes has been thrown clear of the wreckage. Pick it up, cover your lower lady bits, and go and find some help." So she picked up the shoe, she covered her lower lady bits, and she ran. And she ran like she ran like this. I don't know why she ran like that, but that's how she ran. Eventually, half a mile later, she comes across a gas station. She's met by an elderly attendant. And she said, "Help! My boyfriend's stuck." He took one look at the shoe and said, "I can't! He's too far in!" My crazy life. My crazy life. And I came to America. And I'll tell you a little story about coming to America. It's a little bit naughty, but it's true. So this is what happened. I came to America, I had no job, and I couldn't find a girlfriend. Aww. Is that it? Yeah. Aww. Not very sympathetic, was it? Huh? So I saw a materials shop, and I saw a synagogue, and this is in Phoenix. So I thought, Jewish people, fabric, material, sewing, dresses, idea. I go and got a load of material, and I stood outside the synagogue selling the material, doing okay. And I met this girl called Goldie. She was beautiful, absolutely gorgeous, and we kind of spent the night together. It was a good night, we had some good fun. And in the morning, she said to me, "I'd like to make you something as a thank you for last night's entertainment." That's what I thought. Something like that, anyway. So I said, "Well, I'll tell you what, make me some meringue." "How do I make meringue?" she said. I said, "Well, separate 2 eggs." She put one in the bathroom, one in the kitchen. Anyway, I went back to the synagogue to sell me material. When I came home at night time, there's a queue of Jewish women outside my apartment. I'm thinking, wow, what's this all about? Little bit of investigation, I discovered it's because I'm circumcised. And apparently, Jewish women will do anything for 10% off. And you know, when I was younger, my first girlfriend, I thought, "You're really, really cute, really pretty." And I said to her, "Do you know, I could live in your eyes." And do you know what she said? "Well, you'd feel at home because I've got a sty in one of them." she's a nurse. And I got undressed, and she said, close the curtains, or the neighbours are going to think I'm with you for your money. I should have known then, shouldn't I, really? Stripped off, I thought, nurse, and I said, hey, you'll have seen a few of these bad boys in your time, won't you? What do you think of this one? You know, size. You're slightly above average. Oh, yes! That's what every guy wants to hear. Whoopie-doo. What kind of nurse are you? A midwife. Oh. I should have known, shouldn't I?